Hello everyone, and welcome to What? As soon as I saved the game, the screen cut to black and disappeared. Was that a good cliffhanger? Alright folks, let's see the aftermath, and I don't know what the fuck else we're gonna do. Trilby's kinda fucking dead. Whatever. He's dead? No, that's not possible! Master? Uh-oh. Yeah. So much for me being a sacrifice. Trilby? Go back, Trilby. Leave me alone. I'm dead. Not yet. Not fully. Your mind and soul are drifting apart from your body. With enough power, there is still time to pull them back. But you must have the will to return. Forget it. I've had enough. I did the assignments, I made myself useful, I lived up to the reputation Defoe Manor gave me. Today, I gave everything I could, and I still died. There is still work to be done. You have not yet completed your duty. I'm sick of duty. I'm sick of prophecy. Just let me sleep. Stronger men than you have tried to fight destiny. None succeed. Past, present, and future are all different faces of the same die, and few can see them all at once. But I can, and the future demands that you live. Return now. I have marked the path. Please just let it end. Pleading to me is useless. I am just as much a prisoner of fate as you. The future your actions are destined to bring about has already taken place. Without your part, I would not be here to What? What? Oh, fuck Paradox! What? We gotta fucking stop! I fucking clicked out of the game. What the fuck? Brain hurts. It's like whose fucking beetles the size of a child's fist have crawled into my skull. Seeing the past, present, and future all at once, the future Fuck this! No wonder why Trilby wants to stay dead. What? Oh. Oh god. Yep, you did it. Where's Linkman? That tall man took him. Yeah. And my waistcoat. That's really important. Oh. How dare you call for an ambulance without discussing my fucking waistcoat? And yeah, what an idol. We might need that. I guess we need to fulfill the fucking prophecy and launch the goddamn fucking idol in the goddamn space. For, John Somerset, whoever the fuck it is in the future. And now it sits across from me. Oh man, Trilby. The reality shift had cleared up, and we were free to leave. An STP cleanup crew arrived with the ambulance. No trace of a bed where the hotel staff was found. Officially, they've been classified as unexplained disappearances. Linkman and the tall man seem to have also vanished, which does not surprise me in the least. Siobhan signed the Official Secrets Act, and last I heard is staying with her parents to recuperate, which just leaves me to write up my notes, with the idol that haunts my dreams gazing at me from across my desk. I was dead. I can't pretend I wasn't. No amount of CPR could have brought me back from where I was. So who did? The man in red? Who was he, if not an insane hallucination and brain death? Unimportant. I am alive, and that's all that matters. Just that, and the destiny of this wretched statuette that I am apparently fated to carry out. Every instinct in my being wants to burn it to ashes and grind them into the dirt, but I do not. Linkman spoke of a prophecy that the destruction of John Defoe's soul would somehow help him and his order summon their dark god. So if I destroy the idol, they win. But what else can I do? I certainly can't keep it. I know from experience that it leaks malevolent influence like a broken pipe leaks water. The only other option is to hide it. But where can I hide such a thing and ensure that it is never found again by human hands? I shall have to think about this. Trilby, July 29th, 1997. The fulfillment of the prophecy continues. The ritual for the summoning of Sho will go ahead. At this time there came a man from the land of technology, and though his wisdom was great and his power advanced, he had the willfulness of his fellows, and so is the arrogant man. And on the 8th and 20th day of the 7th month of the year, the arrogant man, the king, gazed upon the land of technology and saw the arrogant man who spake thus: O king, I beseech you, for this land has become corrupt without your benevolent hand, and darkness seeks to envelop us all. I demand of you to cross the border between our lands and make things right, for my power is great, and I have it in my power to control one even as great as you. And the king was rightly amused, for while the arrogant man's power was indeed great, the king's power was greater still, and the king said, I will not submit myself, for firstly my power is greater than yours, and not yours to command. Secondly, while my capabilities are many, it is impossible for me to enter the land of technology, for the border is dark and treacherous ocean I cannot will away. But I will do this for you, O arrogant man, for all the bigness of your head you are still small enough to be spared the rigors of the dark ocean. I shall rescue you from the darkness of the land of technology, and you shall live in my household, and here you will learn humility. And as the king said it, so was it so, and the arrogant man crossed the ocean to the house of the king, where he was brought before his majesty, who said, Now you must repay me for the slight your arrogance caused me, for despite your insult I love you, so love every man and beast, and you must learn to take this love into your heart. Fuck. Linkman! And the king took the body and mind of the arrogant man and separated them from his soul. And this he placed on a great tree in the land of technology, and with this action he announced, Now you are to train a tree issue, and the wood is your soul. With this gift of separation, your body shall not wither or die through your omniscience. But should any man interfere with the tree that is your soul in the day that is mine, I shall lend you the power to confront them and strike them down with fitting vengeance. And then he touched the arrogant man, and filled his heart with his warming love, and the arrogant man became the prince, and he knew the name of the king. And the prince of the court of the king bowed down and wept and sang with great praise the name of the king, for great and generous was his wisdom. The Books of Chazal, Book of the Prince, Chapter 2. Whoo! Speed reading! I presume... Ugh! Trilby looks pretty fucked up. But I kind of think that's what happens whenever you get shanked by a knife. And that is the third game in the Trilby quadrilogy, the Jizo Wargarble. Professor Abed, you will be missed. Jahal, I presume an ancestor of Barry Jahal, who snapped Angela's neck in the future, then pursued me, a la Benny Hill, until I thumped him down a fucking reactor hall. That was an adventure, folks. an exercise in my narrative capabilities, basically my endurance for reading English. We had some curveballs go there along the way. Game was certainly interesting and enjoyable. The storyline was good. It tied together both the games. The first game, 5 Days A Stranger, was good. The second game was... it was not as good, but it wasn't a waste of my time. This third game here, though, Trilby's Notes, I do think it... Well, it's difficult to say. It's at least as good as the first one. At least. Whether I think it's better, I think I need to give that a few days for me to sink this in fully. Certainly it was gorier. Certainly it was longer, and it was more involved. And it definitely tied together the storyline events between 5 Days A Stranger and 7 Days A Skeptic. But I presume it was not done completely. The fourth game of the series takes place after this one, yet still between the first two. From what I know in the timeline. I don't know, folks. Maybe by the time I finish uploading all these, I'll have a better idea of how I feel about the game. It was certainly a good play, though, and it wasn't a waste of time, and I did enjoy myself. Prince, Tallman, Chizo, Name of the King, Kabadoff, Lankman, Pills, John Defoe. It's so interesting. We really didn't deal with John Defoe at all in this game. I mean, he made a cameo there. I mean, he had his appearances, but we didn't deal with him personally. We dealt with the Tall Man. Really, what did we deal with a whole lot? What were our most dangerous situations? I'm trying to think back here, and I just remember a lot of flashbacks. A lot of flashbacks. Were the fucking pills inducing those somehow? I don't know. But we've learned a lot of the backing of the game. Now, if you download the special edition of Trilby's Notes, you will get the complete soundtrack of the game. You also get the books of Chizo, which I presume contain all this information. So if you want that at your fucking beck and call to read anytime, you can. And I guess I can have it to me as well, so I don't have to fucking speed read. Alright. Whether I'm gonna play 6 Days A Sacrifice, I think that's it, I don't know. I have yet to decide. I mean, all the other games have been good thus far. Suppose I should complete the story. We'll see. What do you folks think? Think that was a good game? Think it was something worth your time? You'll have to answer that for yourselves. Leave me a comment, Ruffle, Ruffle, Ruffle. Okay, that's enough silence. We're out. Bye!